pretty early in the morning, so I'm still in my pajamas. I did get Riley dressed at around 6:30. But we're going to be sharing all the things that have happened basically in the last 4 to 6 weeks in terms of development, motor skills, sleep, all of that jazz. So if you're interested in catching up with Miss Riley, we invite you to keep on watching. So Riley turned 6 months on May 3rd of 2020. On May 3rd, she weighed 14.4 pounds and measured 26 inches. Yes. She's wearing 3 to 6 months in sleepers. However, in pants, got to be 6 months or 6 to 9 months because she is kind of leggy. In onesies, like these little shirts, this is actually a 3-month. She's quite thin for a baby. She's about 1.5 pounds under the national average. So she can still fit in her 3-month shirts. But for overall sleepers, 3 to 6 months, pants, 6 months and up. Let's see, some of her developmental milestones. I want to talk motor skills first, okay? So Riley can roll from front to back and back to front. She first rolled from her tummy to her back March 16th. So what were you like 4 months and change? And she can now in the 6th month, well, she learned it maybe 2 weeks ago. She can, roll from her back onto her belly. She can sit. She can sit independently. I can insert some pictures. She also can sit with support. We normally use the Boppy nursing pillow to prop her up while sitting. And I'll insert a picture of how she sits, both assisted and unassisted. What else? We're working on crawling. So we are really trying to increase our tummy time. She is not quite there yet though. She is all arms and legs. If you put her on her belly, she is trying to scoot, but she has not quite figured out how to lift up to actually move anywhere. But let's see. Oh, she is also ticklish now. She started laughing probably in the 3rd month, but now you can really play with her, tickle her, and she responds and she just cracks up. So we love that. That's kind of it for motor skills, I think. Oh, she can grasp. Can you not grab my notes? She can grasp and hold things. Look, you gonna show them? Or you obsessed with the book? Okay. Well, she can grasp and pull things to her face. She's got a strong grasp and she can switch hands with objects. So let's talk sleep, because I think that's about it for motor. We are sleep training using the Ferber method. And it is going fantastically. She can sleep 8 hours. We do bedtime at 8 p.m. and she can sleep through till about 4:45. And then she wants to nurse and she'll go back down till about 7:30. So we're hoping to get her to 12 hours of solid sleep. Hey, I'm sorry. Here you go. You can't eat it though. You cannot eat it. Here, you want this? Look. Yeah, there you go. We are definitely teething. You'll see some of that in this video. What else? Let's see. Sleep. Yes. So we are doing the Ferber method. It is fantastic. It only took 7 days and she was going down in the crib, no tears. Soothing herself to sleep, and that made it very easy to, she used to feed twice during the night when we started, and that made it very easy to kind of wean her off that first feeding and getting her sleeping that 8-hour stretch. The goal though is a 12-hour stretch. Teething and eating. So let's talk about it. We love water teethers. That's this kind where it's like a soft jelly filled with the water. She started wanting to chew and really drooling in the 3rd month. We still don't have any teeth, but if you rub her gums on the inside, you can feel the teeth. So any day now, I think we'll have a tooth, and that's just fine. You know, I'm not in a rush. I'm a nursing mom, so those teeth can take their time. She does eat solids. She is a primarily breastfed baby, I'll say that. But we have introduced solids. So in the 4th month, we introduced organic cereal. We like the oatmeal. I'm not a big fan of rice cereal. I'll link some facts below about why rice cereal is just not the best option. So we went with oatmeal, organic oats, just from Gerber. You can get them I get them at Meijer or Amazon, but you can get them basically at all of your local grocery stores and Target and Walmart as well. I make her cereal with breast milk and not baby water. Never tried it with the water, so I don't know how that would go. Month 5, we introduced purees, and now she's eating about 4 ounces of baby food in a day. We do like organic baby food, so I like, what is it, Happy Baby Organics, and then Gerber has an organic line as well. Don't they, boo? Don't they? Okay, what else? What else? You gonna help Mom do the video? What else? Okay. I know. So she babbles a lot, she screams a lot, and she spits a lot. Hopefully there's no screaming or spitting in this video, but I do have some clips that I'll insert so you can see it. If I had to describe month 6 in 3 words: spitting, sitting, and screaming. My goodness. So I know. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a kiss on your face. Let's see. What else, Stinky? What else? So, a few of our favorites. Oh no, I missed one thing. Riley had cradle cap, kind of bad, starting at 8 weeks, and that is pretty much, it is pretty much all gone now. I do still treat her scalp with olive oil after shampoos, sometimes just to keep the area moisturized and to keep the cradle cap from coming back. But it was bad. It was like maybe from temple to temple, from her hairline all the way back to the crown of her head. And we just scrubbed it up every day and moisturized it, and it resolved itself. What else? Wanted to share with you guys a few of our favorite things in month 6. As I mentioned, we like water teethers. I don't know where it went. This is a water teether. We have a couple of these. This one is the Infantino brand. Her favorites, I believe, is by Munchkin, and because it's a bit softer and easier to grab. She can fold it up and really get to chewing on it. We also love Sophie La Giraffe. She probably plays with Sophie every single day. And then crinkle paper, y'all. If you are not hip to crinkle paper and you've got a baby, I would say 3 months and up, get you some of this. This crinkle paper actually came with our jumper, and we do use the jumper every day. I will insert a pic. It is the Baby Einstein's Neptune's jumper, so it is like aqua themed. So our crinkle paper has like fish and dolphins and turtles on it, but she just loves this stuff. I know. And we use it every single day, just to kind of give her something to play with while she's sitting around in her boppy lounger. The jumper we started using maybe last month, and she jumps for maybe 10 to 15 minutes. I am going to be buying the Fisher Price Jumperoo, and I would love to do a I would love to do a side-by-side comparison of the Jumperoo and the Neptune's jumper, just to see, heck, which one is better, and if I could make a recommendation. What you want? Oh, hi, sweetie. I know. Oh, last note, and I kind of skipped over this, but hopefully this is not in too crazy of an order, but her cries have changed. You know, we can kind of tell. Yeah, like that. So we can kind of tell when she's restless and fussy. Like right now, she's like, come on, Mom. You're not paying me no attention. And she probably wants to nurse because she's pulling on my shirt. But that cry is a little bit different than the I'm just bored or, oh, you want Minnie. Okay. You know, to signal whether she's hungry, she's tired, she's bored. It's easier to tell now than it was maybe 2-3 months ago. I feel like in those early days, your baby cries and you're just like, oh my God, what's wrong? I got to go through the checklist. Is it the diaper? Are you hungry? You know, right? Are you cold? Things like that. It's just getting easier. And I don't know if that's just because her cries are different now, but also because we're learning her, you know. At this point, we've been her parents for 6 months. So, you know, we're kind of vested, or I shouldn't say vested, we were vested from day one. We are seasoned in this thing. We do a little bit of baby-led weaning, very little, just because it's messy. For baby-led weaning, we pretty much just do apples. She loves apples, so I do slice like big chunks of apple, take the skin off, and I let her go to town. But we kind of had to stop that because she can bite the apple, and I am afraid of choking. Just choking hazards because I don't want her biting off big chunks and holding them in her mouth. So we probably won't do much baby-led weaning. She's a really good eater on the puree, so we'll probably just keep it there. So, is that all? Is that it? Is that all? I think that's it for now, guys. I do plan to do a month-by-month update. My hope is that for 7 months, we are crawling and that we have a tooth. But only time will tell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.